Hi, welcome back to the Lift and Glow Fitness Podcast. Today, we are going to talk about the habits that are keeping you stuck in a rut. So basically, we're going to go through the things that you are doing wrong that are keeping you feeling unhealthy, unhappy, and low in confidence, and also things that are messing with you being able to be consistent. We've got a few mindset things, nutrition things, training things that we're just going to talk around. We're going to try and get through this big, massive list as much as we can. But let's see how we go. It depends how much we ramble. We love a tangent. So, so I think the first, let's do a mindset one. Habit that are keeping people stuck, I would say perfectionism.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I feel like too many people fixate on being perfect. So like, for example, if you set yourself a goal of, well, first of all, I think people set themselves too many goals at once. So talking about like our style of coaching, so obviously we're all like health and fitness and everything, lifestyle. So like people say, right, okay, I'm going to get a daily walk in every day. I'm going to go to the gym 4 times a week. I'm going to do this, like, and I'm like, whoa, you've got 3 kids at home and you're working a full-time job. Like, how are you going to get that all in? So people set themselves too many goals, but then they also try and be perfect with that.
Mm-hmm.
And then say if they do like 3 or 4 days and they realize they actually can't keep up with that, then they go and self-sabotage.
Yeah.
Whereas really it should just be, no, okay, well, even if I hit 2 out of 5 of them for this week, I'm consistent. I'm not perfect, but like I'm doing the best I can. And then the following week, try and add in a 3rd one and then the 4th one.
You hit the nail on the head. It's like expecting to be perfect overnight, expecting to be able to do all of the things and overhaul your life completely, when realistically life just doesn't allow for that for 99% of our clients. Like it's just not realistic. I would also say as well that people are always waiting for the perfect time to start.
Yeah, I hate that, yeah.
After holiday, when I start this new job, when my kid goes to nursery, like it's like start in the mess, start in the chaos. If you can do it when it's chaotic, you can do it when things are smooth. So I think like this always waiting for the perfect time is another thing that definitely holds people back, and expecting it to feel perfect. Do you know what I mean? Like
it's gonna be the right time now.
Yeah, and like we need to, like, one thing that I definitely try and share with my clients, and no use are the same, is just like let it be messy, let it be chaotic, let it be, you know, okay, you might not get your walk in today, it's all right, let's just do it tomorrow. Just being like relentless over perfect.
One thing like I say about, and I think we all do, about like steps about walks, or whether it be like calories or whatever, like don't think about it as a daily thing, think about it as a weekly thing. So, you know, if work's like absolute chaos and you don't, or say if like someone works shift in the wrong long days, their steps might be lower for those 2 days, but then they might have a really active step day, they might do a hike at the weekends or whatever, do you know what I mean? So they haven't let themselves down just because 2 days of the week might have been below their ideal goal, but the other days will have been over. So overall, you've been consistent, but not perfect.
Yeah, averages are good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, love that. Starting over on a Monday.
I was literally about to say that then. I was going to say, why start on a Monday? Like, it could be Thursday. Like, we had a few girls away on holiday and they'd come back on like a Thursday, and they could have been like, right, I'll go back in on Monday. But instead they've come in on the Friday just to get it done. And then you're starting before you feel like you need to. Yeah. So it's just the better way to do it. Get it done. As you said, get stuck when you're in the mess. Get stuck in when you're in the mess.
It's like reducing the time between when, so like that is a thing. So people will come back from holiday on like the Tuesday or the Wednesday, and then they'll wait all week. They'll still be in holiday mood, and then they'll all weekend, and then they'll start on the Monday. It's like, well, just as soon as you get home, go back to your normal routine. Like, it's about, I think this whole starting again Monday thing just comes because people are falling off track halfway through the week as well. Yeah. Like, they're not actually doing things in a sustainable way. So they're like, right, I'll start fresh Monday, start on the 1st of January, it's like, no, just start now. When you feel unhappy, or when you feel like you're not showing up for yourself, whether that's halfway through a Friday afternoon, just start.
Also, if you start on a Friday, you're going to make better choices over the weekend, aren't you?
Yeah.
Whereas like, I know myself, I've been there, I'm like, oh, I'll just start on Monday, so I'm just going to like absolutely eat everything in sight over the weekend, and then you feel shitter for it. Like, what's the point?
You're just like sabotaging then, aren't you? You're like popping your other tires.
Yeah.
Like, one thing that I do with online like coaching clients in particular is like, why are we waiting until Monday? We're having this call now, so let's just get started now. We don't need to wait until a fresh week to get going.
Or like when I've had clients who have done calls before for online coaching, and I've been like, right, okay, like discussing it, and it's like, okay, I'm going to sign up, but I've got a holiday in 3 weeks, so I'll start after then. And then when I've spoken to them, I've been like, yeah, but if you start now, like, not pressure on you, but if you start now, you've built up those habits, you've got foundations set so that your holiday, I'm not asking you to track the calories, I'm not asking you to go to the gym if you don't want to, but you're going to have better idea of better healthy habits while you're there. So for example, this client that I'm talking about, she went to Greece, I think it was like for a week, 3 weeks into coaching. And she said she's never eaten so well on a holiday. She's never focused on drinking water so much. She went on a walk with the kids every day, but like she felt better for it. She enjoyed it. She didn't go to the gym because she didn't want to.
Yeah.
She did take her stuff with her. I said, but don't feel pressurized. But like she felt the best she's ever felt on a holiday just from the like actions that she'd taken.
And also,
that's what it's all about.
We do need to learn healthy holiday habits.
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't, like obviously you can do whatever you want. Like I'm not saying you're a bad person if you do go mad on holiday, but your health matters year round. It matters no matter what country you're in. It always matters. And do you want to come back from the holiday feeling guilty that you just went crazy at the all-inclusive, or do you want to come back being like, I had a boss time and I really took care of myself while I was there, but I also drank loads of cocktails. It's all fine. It's just like balance. It was so weird. I feel like it's holiday week. Like 3 of my online clients today are on holiday and like have checked in, and they're like, my whole approach, my whole mindset towards holidays is just different and they feel better overall.
Yeah.
I do feel like if you are prepared to navigate holidays better, then you're probably going to get better long-term results.
Yeah.
So start over on Monday is a habit that is keeping you stuck. Skipping meals.
Do you skip your meals? I skipped it. Yeah, definitely keeping you stuck.
Yeah.
Because well, you're just hungry. If you skip meals, like you think you're doing the world a good, missing your breakfast, missing your lunch, and think, I'll just have my healthy tea. But you can't tell me that all you're having is chicken and rice for tea. You're snacking, you're reaching for the sneaky biscuits, you're having the crisps, or like I'm guilty of it. Like I'll be cooking like something decent for tea, but if I've missed a meal or whatever, I'm like eating as I go. Whether it could be like, it doesn't have to be snacks, could be chicken, could be after tea as I'm eating it, but you're eating more than what you think you are.
That was like me yesterday. Like I was thinking the same when it was like getting throughout the day. So it's actually happened like yesterday, and I was like, I didn't like feel great, and I was just like, oh, I don't even feel like eating. Like I just felt a bit weird. So then I didn't have a breakfast and I didn't have a lunch, and that's not like me. You know, something's going wrong when I'm not eating.
Like you.
And then I got home, and obviously it was always like, I was like, right, I need to make me tea. The mountain I had of me tea and the stuff I ate after me tea, it just doesn't help to skip meals.
You're gonna fill in a hole.
Exactly, you fill the hole. So regardless of whether you're missing out on meals throughout the day, thinking, oh it's all right. I
don't feel like
it. You're gonna replace it with other things and probably more indulgent things as well.
Definitely. Like I've done it. Like sometimes I can get so deep into work and I'm like, oh gosh, I haven't had my lunch, and I think now I'm just absolutely starving. So I'm just I'm eating bits of cheese, bits of salami, then I have a random piece of toast and I'm unfillable. And then I have my tea, and it's just like, there was literally no point in me even missing that meal, because it just, I mean, I don't do it anymore. I'm like bang on my meals, got little alarms and everything. But like I used to do it. So this used to be my mentality, and I think a lot of people listening will have the same mentality. I used to be like, well, if I don't have my breakfast, then I can have a chocolate bar after my lunch.
Yeah.
Or I'd be like, well, I don't really feel like having my lunch, which means I can go and have a katsu curry from Wagamama's for me dinner. Because like, that was like, I don't know, when I was living in Manchester and I was working in an office, I just always wanted to go out for tea. And so I was just always like trying to bargain with myself with like, well, if I don't have this, I can have this. But then I'd be in the Wagamama's and I'd have my katsu curry, but then I'd go home and nail a share bag of chocolate as well, even though that was like,
I was going to say
more
that
than
as
enough
well.
calories.
I know myself, like when I skip a meal, my hunger cravings are for like sugar and sweets and stodge. So you end up eating more, but quite often of the, like sometimes it is like salamis and chicken and stuff, even though it's a lot of it.
But that's only because I don't have chocolate in the cupboard.
Yeah, but if
there was chocolate there, like yesterday I was nailing chocolate covered almonds.
Oh, is that the M&S ones that you shared?
Yeah.
They look
no,
good.
they were the cloudy pistachio.
Oh, they looked fit. Yeah, they look nice.
Oh yeah, they look nice then.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the ones with salted caramel in between?
I'm talking about the so you want like these, the dusty dark chocolate covered almonds.
Why wouldn't I like them?
Oh no,
do you like dark chocolate?
Oh. I'm not fussy.
I mean, I always feel weird when I say dark chocolate because like, I don't know. But anyway, what were we talking about? So yeah, that was me yesterday. I was nailing them.
Yeah.
Because
your body wants instant energy, which is
Yes.
sugar, isn't it, basically?
Yeah.
It doesn't crave, oh, let's have a chicken fillet. Like I'm hungry. Well,
Yeah.
sometimes I do, to be fair, but yeah.
Do you? See, I don't ever.
I love chicken.
If I have that, it's because I'm thinking. If I haven't ate something and I'm like, oh, I need to eat something, I'll go, oh, you know what, if I'm trying to be like, you know, get something and that's gonna give me some nutrients, like get me protein, I'll eat the chicken. But I don't actually think.
I thought you said you eat a chicken because it helps you think.
What's wrong with you today?
It's not just today. This is Sammy's personality.
The 5 coffees aren't helping today then.
I thought you said when I'm thinking I have chicken.
No, like I did say that, but I meant like when I'm thinking about, right, what can I put into my body that's going to give me a bit
when
more.
you're being
it would be chicken.
mindful,
Yeah.
you look for fuel. But this is like, for me, before I was like really busy getting check-ins done, I was in a little bit of a rush. And I was like, oh, and I was just like so close to just throwing toast in the toaster. And then I was like, you need fuel, you need protein. I was thinking like health, hormones, happiness. Like, I was like stuffing me fajita chicken in my avocado pizza, and it actually was stunning. But yeah, we do usually just crave like the easy, carby, sweet type thing. And skipping meals isn't, I feel like it's usually breakfast that people skip as well.
Yeah.
Which, you know, Olive, is she like causing...
Are you sure? I was like, where's she gone?
I was like, she was under the table.
Breakfast, people use it as an excuse really sometimes. Like if they get in, they're like, oh, I didn't get up in time. Like, oh, it was too late by the time I got up.
Oh, it's the quickest meal of the day.
Yeah.
But breakfast.
As quick as you can make it. Yeah.
Yogurt with a little bit of fruit on top.
Yeah.
It's so easy.
Like even this morning I went out to the gym and I literally hadn't prepped anything and I was like, I need something because I don't like training fasted. So I grabbed a banana, had that on the way to the gym, and as soon as I finished my session, I had a yogurt pouch.
Yeah.
Like it took no prep and it was literally like I could eat it on the go.
Yeah. I literally like, I eat like a psychopath in the morning. I wake up and I have chicken sausages that are already cooked and they're in the fridge. And then I have a second breakfast, which is something like avocado toast and all of this. So like, it is easy. You just need to make sure you have the right things in. Maybe it's boiled eggs, maybe it's yogurt, maybe it's ice cold chicken sausages, whatever your thing is.
Yeah. Mine's boiled eggs.
Boiled eggs, yeah. You're an egg girl.
Yeah. I have yogurt and fruit and then I'll have me
Boiled eggs.
boiled eggs.
Yeah.
I'm actually fuming. I boiled eggs this morning before mum club so I could have a quick lunch before we came here because I thought, do the lunchtime class, go home, eat my eggs, walk here, come back to the gym. As I walked into the house, my mum was on the phone home from work for lunch going to my dad, oh, thanks for those eggs that you boiled me and left on the side. My mum ate me lunch. So I had to make a fresh lunch, fuming. Anyway.
So skipping meals, definitely a habit that is holding you back because it's not managing your energy well, it's not managing your hunger well. And it's just like the key thing with fat loss and with health, I do think that a lot of people miss is about managing hunger and managing energy. Like you don't want to get too hungry because that's when you make bad choices. Yeah. You don't want your energy to crash because that's when you make bad choices. So just keep yourself well fueled.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a new Lift and Glow client message me a couple of weeks ago saying, hi Sammy, like yesterday I was just under my calories and I still hit my protein, but I only had 2 meals. Like, is that okay? And I was like, not really. I explained like what you just said and she was like, oh, that makes total sense. But like unless someone tells you that, you don't really realise, do you?
And also I feel like when they're doing that in the 2 meals, if they've hit the protein, it's probably because they've had a protein bar and a protein shake and a protein yogurt. So they've snacked a lot.
Yeah. It's not from like whole food, like decent big meals.
Yeah. And I feel like our digestive systems and our bodies really enjoy just getting like regular big meals in rather than loads of little hits. Okay, a training one. So a habit that is keeping people stuck with training is doing random workouts. Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like we all want to go overrated, underrated.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that?
I was thinking, what was the word I was meant to say?
I could see your brains ticking and I was like, you don't need to say anything. So doing random workouts, I know we spoke about this before, but you don't need to shock your body. You don't need to mix it up. You don't need to keep it fun and interesting. I actually spoke on the Q&A this week about boring being better.
Oh yeah, I saw that on your title.
Seen that before.
Yeah. Like, I think people are so obsessed with things being fun and exciting. I think it's the world that we live in.
Yeah.
Like we live in this like constant...
It's social media, isn't it? Like, because everyone's posting the fun workouts or like even referring to like boring is better with your food. Like, people think they have to make a new recipe or a new TikTok thing like every single day. Like, no, just like rinse and repeat. I say it all the time to my clients. Find something that works for you, whether it be, you know, a however many week program at the gym or meals that you like, and just rinse and repeat it. Like stop trying to recreate the wheel every day.
Yeah.
Like you're just adding more chaos to your life and it's not helping. It's not getting any progress.
You don't need to be doing different things. Like, how do you get better at a back squat if you don't back squat every week, or at least for a foreseeable? Like, I don't know. I don't even know how many weeks I've back squatted. Like, it's just something that I've done for years and years. And I don't know why we think training needs to be this. I think some of your training sessions can be fun and exciting. So, for example, our High Rocks engine type classes, there's variety, there's sweat, there's variety. And like, you can have some variety, but even in those workouts, you're doing the same exercises. We're not making up new, fun, exciting exercises. We're doing walking lunges. We're doing wall balls. Like, we're doing the same things over and over again. We can't keep making up fun and exciting things for you to do, like a burpee with a triple tuck jump and a star jump on the end. Like, what? Are you fucking messing? Or like some of the lockdown ones, I'm sorry, like them not donkey kicks. You know when you put your hands on and you do like half a handstand?
I know what you mean, kick up and go back down.
Yeah. Sorry, why are we doing that again? So yeah, I think doing random workouts is not helpful. Progressive overload is essential. And the only way you can get progressive overload is by repeating the same movements.
Yeah.
So
rinse and repeat.
Yeah. So find a program that works for you. Maybe it's go in the gym 4 times or 3 times or 2 times. Find a program that works for you and follow it consistently. Yeah.
Agreed.
A habit that is holding them back, a big one, sleep, lack of sleep.
Yeah.
Talk to me about sleep.
I say this all the time on podcasts, but I've actually been getting over 7 hours past 2 nights.
Well done. Do you feel good?
Yeah, I do. Been going to bed a little bit earlier.
I feel like tonight she won't because she's full of caffeine.
We're changing lives, because I never struggle with my sleep.
We're changing lives every day. That's our job.
No, she means we're swapping. I feel like we've swapped lives. Like Freaky Friday.
Changing lives. Yeah, we are. I've just realised, that sounded so like we are changing lives. We are.
And I was like, we actually are. That's what we do every day.
That was so cringe.
I just meant I didn't get to sleep until 2 a.m. on Sunday.
I knew what you meant.
I know. That's why you felt sick yesterday.
I know. I was lying there in bed.
I just
don't know. I know. I was like wide awake, tossing and turning, and when you change sides so many times, and I was like that in the end, like someone just hold on to me and make me stop.
You know what would have helped? Meditation.
And I tried to breathe, like I tried to do that, like breathe in for 8 and breathe out for 8, but it weren't working.
I get dizzy when I do that.
If you go dizzy, normally it's because you're not focusing on the breath in, you're breathing out too much. So when you're doing breath work, a lot of people think they're breathing in deeply. I don't know, this is a fucking tangent, but here we go. So when people breathe in, they breathe into like their throat or they breathe into the chest. Not a lot of us, your chest breathing, not a lot of us breathe right into the bottom of the lungs. And it was only when I started to, and this is why I say in the cool down, think about the bottom of your lungs and fill them up, because a lot of people don't even know how to do that. Because when you breathe in, your belly's meant to move. It's not your chest. Your belly should move first. As you fill up even further, your chest will fill up. You're going dizzy?
Yeah. You need to practice.
So yeah, but breathwork can sleep. Don't get me wrong, breathwork can make you dizzy, but normal breathing shouldn't.
But what you said about sleep, though, I feel like if you're not getting enough sleep, you're not going to be able to give it your all.
No,
so if you're going to go to the gym and stuff, you're not going to be able to give your all on like whatever I had, like 4 hours sleep, 5 hours sleep.
Yeah.
So
life is harder.
It is harder.
Sleep. Life is so much harder. Yeah.
You're more stressed.
Yeah.
Anxious.
Mm-hmm. Less focused.
Yeah.
So if you want to be productive, it's very hard when you're tired. You have less motivation to go to the gym. Mm-hmm. You have less desire to eat healthy food, higher cravings for shit food. You're agitated, you're short with the people around you. Life's just fucking shit when you're tired.
Sounds like me all last week.
Imagine trying to chop an onion while you're fuming. While you're running on no sleep. Do you know what I mean?
You've been more tangenty than me today.
No, because it's along the same thing. So it's like with your nutrition, like you're not going to want to chop vegetables up and be like healthy when you're tired. You'd rather just go to Mackey's.
Yeah.
So it is going to be This is completely on track.
No, it's fully on track. It's not a tangent. I'm fully with that. Imagine trying to do something, doing something hard when you're tired is so much harder. And chopping an onion is one of the hardest parts of my day.
That's why I said it. You can't bear it.
I put it on my story, didn't I, the other day?
And that's why you buy really nice onions.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, sleepy days.
I don't shop in Asda anymore, so I just can't get these ready diced. And then they do frozen ones, but they taste very bland.
Yeah, there's no taste in them, is there?
No, zero. So like I just did not realise how often you would have to chop onions
I've never bought ready chopped onion.
But like every single day I cut an onion. No one prepared me for that in life.
I hate it. It's the peeling and then the chopping and then the crying.
And
it's
the crying.
and
surely my stupid body should be used to the fumes from an onion by now. I do it that often.
Have you not tried to wash it? If you wash it, it stops it.
Someone else said to me to put a cup of water next to them, and it did not work.
No, I wash it once I've cut it. So once I've peeled it and
you wash it
and then do it, like that's actually worked a bit. Unless I'm used to the fumes.
I'll have to try that. It's meant to be Fran's job, but it's happening less frequently. It's normally me. Okay, so what were we talking about then? Sleep. So overall, sleep makes everything hard. Lack of sleep makes everything harder. Yeah. So if you're busy, you're overwhelmed. If you're struggling to focus on your health and your well-being, if you're struggling to make good food choices, if you're struggling to get to the gym, look at your sleep. Mm-hmm. Sleep is a great place to start. I've had a call with a new client earlier on, and I was actually really impressed. Like before she got help from me, she was like, I've been really, really working on my sleep. I've been getting in bed by 9 p.m. And I was like, I love you. Now we're ready to crack on with our nutrition. Okay, next one is, let's go back to a mindset one. Love this.
That's the face.
I lost my croissant posture for a minute there today. Relying on motivation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
Yeah, it's a habit that is holding you back.
I feel like that is something we speak about every day.
Yeah.
I feel like it's
every day.
Yeah, because I feel like we constantly go over it, but you can't rely on motivation. It's a feeling. It's not going to stay forever. You don't feel sad every day.
No.
You don't feel happy every day. Like it comes and goes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's an emotion.
Yeah.
And like we want it to come and go because like we don't want to be stuck with it either way. Do you know what I mean?
And I think like we say to everyone, like with action comes motivation. So if you're like feeling really like you can't be arsed, you're down the dumps, it's shit and grey and rainy outside, you might not have had a great sleep, whatever.
I don't know why did you think of that? Because I did too.
What? With shots?
Yeah.
I thought you said shit.
What did I say?
You said something about shit before.
You said the weather's shit, and I thought you said shit yourself, and I think my brain just went to shitting yourself.
Did I say shit sleep? I don't know what I said.
Maybe, but my brain just went back to before. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, that was me. I did think that too. That was so funny.
Lost me trail of thought.
Shit weather.
Oh yeah, so like you don't want to do anything. You don't want to go to the gym. You don't want to go on a walk. But then if you go to the gym, then motivation will come to eat a healthy meal or to go and do a healthy food shop. Or if you go out on a walk, then your motivation to do a hard task for work will be there. And from action comes motivation.
Definitely. Yeah. I think people have it the wrong way around. Mm-hmm. So like they think, right, I need to wait until I feel motivated, and then when I feel motivated, I'll do the thing. And I'm like, no.
You're waiting for weeks.
Yeah, it's never going to come. Yeah. And that's why people are so inconsistent, because it's like I used to go to the gym like once every 2 weeks because they were the days that I was motivated, and that's the reality of motivation. It literally comes every now and again. Maybe you watch a YouTube video that makes you really inspired, so I'm like, right, I'm going to go to the gym. But then that's not going to happen every single day. Like you need to show up for yourself constantly. So what we need to do when you're lacking in motivation, the antidote to that is to do the thing. So like if I'm feeling low in motivation, I'm like, just go and do it. This morning, for example, woke up late, had run club, and I was like, I do not want to do this. It's dark, it's cold, my shins are hurting, my big toes are probably going to fall, not my big toe, my big toenails. They're probably going to fall off. Most of that 10K was downhill, and my toenails, I've never felt it.
Throbbing.
Never felt it before. Half marathons, never. I think it's because I've still got my wedding pedicure, and it's not good. So I was like, I don't want to go. So I was like, you need to go. So I went, and then I felt great all day.
You did the thing you didn't want to do.
Did the thing I didn't want to do. So relying on motivation is keeping you stuck in a rut. Mm-hmm. You will never get success in any form of life, like work, home, like fitness, anything, if you wait to be motivated. Life will just feel like an uphill slog constantly if you're waiting for it. You just have to do the thing.
Yeah.
Like I know if I tidy the kitchen, I'm like, oh, now I want to tidy the living room. Oh, now I want to do the bathroom.
One little job ends up a whole day's worth of tidying.
You build momentum, don't you, from doing the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, love that one.
A coffee's kicked in.
I know. I'm on one today. That's my third coffee, and I know, shock. Okay, a habit that's keeping people stuck. What about drinking calories?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people
realise it.
Yeah, they do it without realising. I feel like I remember speaking to my uncle about this one actually. He was saying, like, I trained him for a little while, coached him and stuff like that. And he was making a cereal one day and he was just putting cereal in. And I was like, are you having a dry? He was like, no, I'm having milk. And I was like, oh, where is it? Because we were tracking calories at the time on MyFitnessPal. And he was like, oh, I didn't know I had to track that. I went, it's got calories in. And he was like, shut up. Like, it's like, I know that sounds so stupid, but they just don't realise it, like, and how much is actually in it as well. Like, full fat milk.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Adds up.
Don't
People
realise.
who have like Lucozade and that, they don't realise that actually, like, I think it's quite high in calories, isn't it, really? Because all the sugar.
Well, think about it. Even if a drink is only 100 calories, it's 100 calories. Like some people drink full fat Coke all day, every day.
Alcohol. People don't realise about alcohol, do they?
Alcohol.
Like,
Coffee.
I know.
Coffee.
Coffee. Yeah.
That should have been the first one that we thought of. 2, 3, 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've consumed. You've probably consumed about 500 calories in alcohol, in
You
caffeine.
mean coffees?
Coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've gone off on tangent.
But- It's also in things like fruit juices. So like that big glass of orange juice that you have with your breakfast of the morning. Like, do we really need to, if you're in a calorie deficit, those are probably the things that, okay, you might think that that's a really healthy breakfast, but that's probably the things that we'd be like, let's
just cut that out.
Not have that, maybe have a cordial, and then let's save your calories for food, because you feel fuller when you have calories from food than you do from liquid. This is why I'm not really that big on like, okay, if you want to have a protein shake to like bump up your protein, that's fine. But I don't really love protein shakes as a meal replacement because
it doesn't keep you that full.
It doesn't keep you full. I'd rather you have a chicken salad, which is just similar calories, plenty of protein, but it's actually going to like fill your stomach up rather than it just being liquid. I feel like when we eat food, our brain is satisfied that we've ate food. Yeah. Whereas when we've had a shake, our brain's not satisfied that we've had a meal.
No, I agree.
You're drinking it and you're like, I'm not even enjoying this, and it's not really doing anything. It's just doing something for the time being. It's not going to last forever.
It's like ticking a box for protein, but it's not going to fill you and sustain you like for the day. Yeah,
I only really ever have them if like I'm in a rush, so it's convenient, but I would never choose to have one.
Yeah, it's just, but I think it's a decent snack, but I don't think it's like a meal. Like I'm not a fan of like the Huels and stuff which say that they're a complete meal, because I'm like, well,
it's not.
Oh, and also they taste like dirt. Sorry, Huel. The drinking, also eating calories, mocktails. Like when I was checking a food diary today, one of my clients thought like she was doing really great because she got a mocktail. I was like, well, it's all just like sugary juices.
Literally.
Okay, yes, you missed the alcohol, but I'm sure it tasted really sweet and nice, and it's probably because it was full of calories.
Your it will have been lower.
Yeah, but then also we need to think about sauces. So, your mayo, your barbecue sauce.
Like hummus and stuff like that.
Hummus? Yeah. It's not a sauce. Wasn't what I was thinking about.
It's a condiment.
It's a dip. It's more of a dip.
Yeah, it's a dip.
I love hummus.
I love hummus.
I love hummus too.
Also like oil.
Yeah.
Oil's great. Like if you have olive oil, like it's great. It's a great salad dressing. I cook all of my foods in olive oil. It's a really healthy fat. But if you are trying to be mindful of calories, it's probably sensible to like measure how much you have. So yeah, liquid calories, drinking calories, having those types of things, like all of the lattes, the cocktails, the juices, without realising that those things do consume calories. Okay, let's do an exercise one. Training inconsistently. So like me being, going the gym once every 2 weeks, or going the gym 5 days 1 week,
and one the next.
Yeah.
You're not going to get any like progressive results, are you? Because you need continuous stimulus, like to the same muscles, same workouts. Like if you're trying to get better at running, for example, and you run like 3 times one week and then once the next, and on the next week, like you're not going to build up any stamina, you're not going to build up any strength or fitness with it, are you?
To get better at anything, whether it's strength training or running or high rocks or anything, swimming, like whatever it is you're trying to get good at, you do have to build it into your regular routine. Obviously, it's okay to have the odd week off. Like I had a week off all weights last week, but generally, if you look back over the last 7 years, you would say that I'm consistent with the amount of like how often it's all been ticked off. So just training, I think like this happens a lot when people are too intense. So it's like, I'm going to go to the gym 5 days a week. I'm like, but you're up the wall already. What about we just do 3 and let's make them the same day and same time each week and just build it into your routine before we start.
Yeah, I feel like if you set yourself overwhelming goals that aren't sustainable, that's when you're inconsistent. But if you set the bar, not low, but achievable.
Yeah.
Then if you hit those 3, but then a few weeks on the run, you've got time or space, like capacity for an extra one, then fine, do it. But don't set yourself a goal of 5 to 6 in 1 week and then feel like you fucked yourself over and you let yourself down because you've not done it. Do you know what I mean?
I see that a lot in clients with the steps as well. Like they get really obsessed with the steps, like going out and walking, and like one day you'll see like they're doing like 15,000 steps and then,
because the door's shut. Olive.
And then, some days it'll be like...
you speak.
Olive, he's fuming with me today, hey, she. That's why. And then it could be like, so 15,000 one day and then it's down to 2,000. So, one day they're absolutely smashing the steps and they're probably thinking in their head, oh, I can have a chill tomorrow. And they're probably just being a little croissant. The next day.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. I feel like we need to try and be like really moderate and balanced rather than being like intense.
Yeah.
And also like, like it's exhausting as well. So like you shouldn't be exhausting yourself completely to the point where you need 5 to 10 days off. Do you know what I mean? Like maybe you're overtraining. If you are, like overtraining will make you inconsistent.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. I don't know why he keeps talking like a weirdo. Okay, this one I think is huge with the women that we work with, and it's having a high stress life and not managing it.
Yeah. Like not much. Oh, Olive, come here.
Olive, you're killing the vibe, love. Stop it.
Stay here.
So what I said was having a high stress life and like no management of that stress, like just managing it poorly.
If you're not like dealing with the stress that you've got in your life, then it's not going to get any better. And like you're not, when you're stressed, everything else feels hard, doesn't it? So like, your sleep might be shit because of it. You're less motivated and less inclined to look after yourself well. Like if you're stressed, everything's going to be harder. So without dealing with the stress, nothing's going to get better in the long run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think one thing that our generation is like really, really bad for, I'm saying our generation, but you're younger than me, but I'm a millennial.
Yeah.
You're Gen Z.
Yeah.
What am I?
I think you're
on the cusp.
You're on the cusp. Yeah, I think you're on
I
the mix.
still don't get what Gen Z is. We've had this before on the podcast.
But I just don't think that we're very good at handling stress. No. And I think it's because we never allow ourselves to have like downtime, because it's much harder for us to have downtime because we have so many distractions. So like at the end of the day, when my mum was like in her 30s and 40s and she was in a really stressful job, she'd go to work, leave that work in work because she didn't take her laptop home and she didn't have a work phone, and she'd come home and she'd decompress away from all work and also all social things. She didn't have Instagram.
Scrolling.
She didn't have this overload of people trying to talk to her all the time. You know what I mean? She literally just got to come. Like every time we look at our phone, we've got people messaging us, whether it's clients, whether it's friends, and it's amazing. It's what we do, but it's quite overwhelming and overstimulating.
When I've had like a tough day in work, like it's just been dead busy, not even tough, just like go, and your brain feels fried just because you've been talking all day, which obviously is amazing that you're that busy. But then you get home and you think, right, I'll reply to some messages, and then you filter your unread on WhatsApp and there's like 30 odd, and I'm like, oh, like obviously made up that many people want to talk to me, but it is stressful. Whereas our parents didn't have that, did they?
No.
And also like, doom scrolling, like if you've had a tough day, or you might be feeling like low in yourself, and then Instagram's like the worst place, or TikTok, because you end up comparing yourself to everyone, and like whereas they wouldn't have had that.
No. And they wouldn't have even overthought the fact that they have moments of calm. So for example, my mum getting the train to work every day just sat or read a paper or read a book, whereas we're like scrolling and maybe we're taking in content that's kind of stressful for us. And I don't know, I just feel like we don't have moments of calm. We don't have enough moments of calm.
Yeah.
We wake up and we get straight on our phone. We're on our phone at every opportunity. We can't even stand in a fucking coffee queue without scrolling on Instagram or TikTok or being in a car. We had this conversation in the car. Me and Charlie were talking, and Sammy's going in and out of the conversation. It's like, that's what I mean. And it's like there's constant distraction. And I actually feel like that having that lack of boredom and those constant distractions, it's not good for our brains.
I think with me though as well, like I need to stop doing it. I was texting back my accountant, wasn't I? And I think I've got this, like if I see a message, I have that need to reply to it.
Right.
But I need to just be like, no, it's
so
okay.
like an urgency to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that wouldn't have mattered if I didn't do it there and then. But in the car, I was like, oh, I need to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just like one of my toxic traits.
Well, I used to be like that, but now I have like times where I'll sit and reply.
Yeah.
Because I find that if you're constantly like answering messages when they come through, you're always switching tasks and you're always switching focus, and you drop out of conversations or you drop out of something you were trying to write, or maybe you get distracted when you're midway through a check-in, like whatever it is, like, or even in a session, you know, like if you're teaching a PT or whatever and you then get distracted, and it's just like this constant like overload of diverting your brain and you're not being in the present moment.
That's why I turned, like when I was a teacher, actually, I turned my messages off my watch.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it was so distracting. Like every time it buzzed, I was looking at it. Like even in the gym coaching.
Yeah.
Like I just don't have it on my watch anymore because I just think I don't need that distraction every 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like when it comes to managing stress, like you don't need to go as deep as like I or other people do. Like, you know, you don't need to meditate, you don't need to journal, you don't need to like do all of these practices. But I think the biggest thing that will change most people's lives is just being in the present moment, like literally being where your feet are. So being in a room when there's a conversation happening, or being in the room when you're watching the TV and not going on your phone. Like no one can get through a fucking film anymore. Like it's, and it, without realizing all of this distraction is actually like really, really like stressful for our bodies. And if we're already overwhelmed and overstimulated from work, from life, from kids, we're just making it worse by being obsessed with the screens. So I would say like try and find moments of calm. So for example, like in the morning, just sit and be calm and have your cup of tea, or sit and be calm and have your breakfast with the kids. Maybe don't have the telly on, maybe be there with them. If you're around a table, sit and be in the conversation rather than being on your phone. Or like, one of the things that I do is like if me and Frank go somewhere and he gets out the car, or if we're at a restaurant and he goes to the toilet, I've got this like, I'm like, oh, I want to pick up my phone.
I need to do something.
And I'm like, and I'm just literally trying my best just to be, and I start looking what's around me, who's around me, what can I smell, what are they eating? Oh, that drink looks nice. And it's just
being
nice.
in the moment. Yeah.
Like it's literally just nice to just sit. And this is why I've been reading more. But I think like being present in the moment is like, I don't know, that's all we really need to do more to feel less stressed.
I definitely need to do that.
For most of us, you definitely do need to do it.
I've just got loads of piles of unfinished books though. Like I read like 10 pages and put them down.
Sometimes reading is just not for you. Do you know what I mean? Like, and that's fine.
The last book I tried to read, and I've been reading it over the past few holidays. I read like one page of Harry Potter. Like Harry Potter, I thought, yeah, that's my book. Anyway, it was like, yeah, love this. I just can't do it.
But sometimes reading's not for you. You could be in the present moment by sitting and listening to a podcast, where you listen to a podcast and just be, you know, not scrolling as well as listening, or like, you know, going for a walk without scrolling on your phone, or without voice noting. You know, like sitting and watching a film when your phone's upstairs or over there. Like I actually have physical separation from mine, so I'll put it on the dining table and then sit, like watching The Traitors. I was like, right, sit and watch it. You enjoy this show.
Do you know what I find? Like sometimes that you think, I'll go and check. Oh no, I don't need to.
Yeah.
Like you automatically just check it, don't you?
It's like
I love just like going for walks now, like without my headphones in, and like it sounds it's like cheesy, but like just listen to the birds and stuff and just actually taking it all in. Like I just like just
but that's your form of mindfulness.
Yeah.
And you probably find that you pay more attention to her. You probably play with her a little bit more.
Yeah, I
It's
hate it
just-
when you see people on dog walks just like on their phone. I'm like, you're not paying any attention to
I
your
know.
dog.
But it happens all the time, like people with their kids,
Oh.
people are having a coffee with someone and they're looking at the phone, and okay, like we might have busy jobs or whatever and you're only seeing like one thing, but I think, I can't remember where I was. Where was I the other day, or was it yesterday? And it was a couple and they were both just like this. I think it was like a cafe or a restaurant. Where the heck was I? And I was just like, I don't like, I just like sit and speak.
I
Do you know what I
hate it
mean?
as a teacher, like parents will come pick up the kids like on the phone or text and be like, yeah. And they wouldn't even say, hi, how's your day? And the kid would be trying to talk to the mum or dad and they'd be like, and it was just so sly. Like,
And I get that people are busy and we're not trying to make anyone feel bad for this, but it would just be less stressful overall if everyone was just a bit more present.
Yeah.
You know, and a bit more like in the moment. You don't need to scroll while you're on the toilet. You don't need to like, just because someone leaves the toilet, just because someone leaves the table doesn't mean you need to scroll. Like, you don't need to do it as soon as you wake up. And I think things then, if you have more moments of calm, you feel less stressed.
Yeah.
But yoga, breath work, journaling, gratitude, those things do help manage stress as well.
Yeah.
And therapy.
yeah.
Okay, so it's like a kind of social emotional type one. I think a bad habit that people find themselves in is surrounding themselves with negativity.
Yeah.
That is an emotional one.
Yeah. Only because like the reason that I say this is we're very, very lucky to be in this amazing community where
Everyone supports each other.
yeah. And like not everyone has that. And I think we underestimate that. There's one girl in particular who I'm thinking of who's a member of the gym, and she was just like, I can't believe how much this community has changed my life, because everyone who she was around was negative, critical, and it made her lose all like confidence in herself and everything. And she said it's just been life-changing to be around positive people.
It's like when we've had like content days and we've spoke to the clients and stuff, and we've said, what's your favourite thing about Lift and Glow? And it's been like the community, the girls. It's always the girls, because everyone's good vibes in there and everyone wants to see each other do well.
Yeah, exactly. And so if you're constantly surrounded by negativity, whether it's colleagues, friends, family, you know, sometimes we can't remove people from our lives. It's not possible, but try and get yourself in places, whether it's an online community or an in-person community. And we're not even just saying our gym. Most gyms are really positive places. Like, you know, I've been to loads of great gyms and everyone's generally friendly and positive and happy. And so get yourself around people. It might be getting a coach, it might be becoming part of a community, but get yourself around people who inspire you and push you and, you know, allow you to show you, you know, that you can be the best version of yourself.
And that you are capable of.
That you're capable of doing it.
I've been in it before, like where you've got like a team at work or whatever, and if they just don't get what you're trying to do, or they're doing, oh, why do you do that? That's stupid. Or why would you want to do that? That's not fun. Or like, I don't know, when people just try and knock you down all the time, don't they? And it's like, they make you believe that you're not capable of whatever it is you want to do. So I feel like even if you are in like a workplace that doesn't really support you and your goals, whatever that may be, then being able to go to a gym or speak to people or be in a community, whatever, to pick yourself back up is really, really important, isn't it?
It's like you can't always remove the negativity, but being around positivity can help you deal with that better. Like I know there's loads of girls. There's one of the girls who checked in today said all of her colleagues in work were telling her that she deserved these snacks and deserved this pizza or whatever in work because she'd had a stressful week. But she was like, but I know that that's not the best thing for my health. And do you know what I mean?
Me feel better.
Yeah. So because she's part of our community and because she, you know, has me for support, she's like, no, actually, like they know that this isn't the best choice. So I'm going to go with like kind of that. So you've got people in your ear, you know, supporting you and egging you on. It makes a big difference.
And also I was going to say, like, when you've got family members who don't quite, again, get it or support you or whatever, not because they always mean well, but they just don't understand.
Yeah.
Just don't talk to them about it. Just don't bring it up. Like, I know you always say, don't you, like, don't say to people, like, if you're at a family meal, oh no, I'm not going to have a dessert because, just say, no, I'm all right, thank you.
Yes.
Like, don't give people the opening to talk about it with you or discuss it and say, oh, just have the croissant.
You're
or
fine.
like whatever.
You're fine. Yeah. So this
Just
is what I say about eating out at restaurants and also drinking alcohol. So if someone questions your order, oh, why aren't you getting a starter? Oh, why aren't you getting a dessert? Instead of saying, oh, I'm trying to be good. Oh, I'm trying to lose weight. Oh, I'm trying to be healthy. I just say, I don't feel like it.
Yeah,
And like no one is going to be like, Or, and if
Why?
they are, you can just go, I just don't feel like it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Or if they say, why have you left your chips? You never finish your chips. You're like, I just don't feel like it. I'm full. I've really, really enjoyed my meal. Or like, same with alcohol. Just don't feel like it. It just nips it in the bud. Because if you start saying, oh, I'm trying to lose weight, they're like, oh, boring.
Yeah.
And they don't mean to do it. They just put you down without even realizing. And like, I don't know, it then makes you start behaving in ways that you are out of line with what you want to achieve.
And then you feel annoyed the next day if you did.
And then you're irritated.
The chips or the dessert or whatever, and you think, why the fuck did I do that?
And you're irritated at yourself, aren't you? So, yeah, love that. Okay, let's do a food one. What about mindless snacking?
Yeah.
Definitely hold you back.
Yeah.
Because like it's like sneaky calories, isn't it? It's like what we were saying before, liquid calories.
Yeah.
It's kind of like similar vibe, isn't it? Like I find it myself, and like when I do my check-ins from home or I'm on my laptop at home, the only place that I can work comfortably is in the kitchen. So I feel like I'm always looking at the fridge, looking at the cupboards, and I do find myself in there quite a lot. And sometimes, like I said before, if I'm cooking tea, I'll be eating things and I'm like, well, I don't even want this, why I'm eating it. So like I think it's actually being aware of what you're having. And like I remember something else you always used to say is like power of the pause. So like when you're at the fridge, just be like, no, do I actually need this? Do I want this snack, or am I just doing it because I'm bored? Am I hungry? Or like actually question yourself and don't just graze and graze and graze.
Yeah, I think the whole mindless snacking is what it says on the tin. You're not being mindful about it.
You're just bored.
Yeah, so we want people to eat mindfully. Like that's one of the ways that like we've got clients who don't track their food but can still lose weight purely by learning how to eat mindfully. And like mindless snacking is obviously the opposite to mindful eating. So like it's just being, oh, I'm gonna have this. Oh, and not being like, hang on a minute, am I actually hungry? If I'm not hungry, then what do I actually feel? It's being in tune with your body, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's being where your feet are. It's being present and actually asking, how do I feel?
They all link together.
Yeah.
It is. It's all very mind.
It's a big puzzle.
I feel like all of this health and that, it's not calorie target, it's not a protein target, it isn't just workouts. Most of it is mindset and habit building. That's what we generally help people with. Let's do one more. Okay, so I think we spoke about this. No. Let's do a lack of routine, winging it.
Definitely hold you back.
Yes.
Yeah. Hold your back.
Because end of story.
Hold you back.
Pause. But if you're not consistent with a routine, so like I know myself, like my week looks very different Monday to Friday because obviously we're self-employed, you've got different clients, different days. I'm in Lift and Glow, I'm in Southport, I've got check-in days. So like if I didn't have a set routine and fit my non-negotiables around that, I would never get anything done. So like I know you as well, and Anthony, you as well. Like we have set days that we train. Like I know that I go do Lift and Glow on a Monday, I do CrossFit on Tuesday, I do run this day, whatever. Also like your walk. So if you can try and fit your walks in, mine aren't the same time every day that yours are either because of the day. But I know that on a Monday I walk as soon as I get back from the gym. You know what I mean? So have things set at a certain time each week, and then the more I say to all my clients as well, like you don't just wing your workouts every week. Don't just get to a Sunday and go, oh, I'll fit them in when I can. Because before you know it's Saturday, you're not doing anything. Happening. But if you religiously go to the gym Monday, Wednesday, Friday or whatever, you'll go to the gym without even thinking about it because it's just part of your day. Like brushing your teeth is, like making your breakfast is, you know what I mean? So having a routine is vital.
Yeah.
And I think you have to force routine on yourself. So like,
it takes time.
You might not be like an organized routine person. Maybe having a repeatable routine sounds really boring to you, but that doesn't mean that it won't be effective. You have to like force it upon yourself. You can't expect to make progress in any walk of life if you're just winging it. Like, you do need to think, well, when am I going to do this? When is the best time? Like, do I train better in the morning or the evening? Does my schedule allow for that? Like on what days do I need an easy tea? So like when I used to work in the gym of an evening, I'd always make sure I had an easy tea and that Frank could throw in the oven. And it's just having like things that make life feel easier and make life feel a bit more automatic, like what you said.
It's like the girls we have in the gym, like the ones who like we find, don't we, like the 6 a.m.ers always tend to be the same people, the
Yeah.
5 to 6, 7 p.m.s, whatever. And that's because we've taught them to build a routine.
Yeah.
So if they were doing sporadic times every single day, every different week, they would never be consistent. And the ones who
Yeah.
are like that aren't as consistent. Like
they
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
are.
they
The
fall
scatty
off.
ones are the ones who go
the
missing
ones who
for
late
weeks on
cancel
end.
and the ones who, you know, say, oh, well,
Definitely.
this cropped up instead. Like,
Yeah.
no.
And so this is what I think is really, really important about building routines. Building routines for yourself helps you hold boundaries. So for example, if one of you said to me, Hayley, can we have a call? And you said 8 a.m. on Wednesday, I'd be like, oh, I train at 8 a.m. on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
So I would hold that boundary because that is when I
important.
train.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like if you said, do you know what I mean? Like, or if Fran said, even like just any little thing, check-in day. If he said like, do you want to go for lunch on a Monday because he happened to be off, I'd be like, but it's check-in day.
Yeah.
It's just like
Yeah.
holding your boundaries with work and holding your boundaries with the people around you. If you've got kids, I think that this is even more important. So if you and your partner are sharing the childcare, or you and your in-laws or your parents or whatever, whoever your support system is, if they know that every Wednesday at 6 p.m. you go to the gym, you can arrange for someone to pick them up from school and allow you to go to the
It's
gym.
regular.
Yeah.
And it's regular. Do you know what I mean? Like I have Harry on a Thursday. That's like a regular thing. So Lauren books all of her appointments on a Thursday. And so that allows her to have her time to do
Yeah.
the things that she needs
easy.
to do. Yeah.
And you can plan in advance then, can't you?
Yeah. You can plan things in advance and it just allows you to feel. So I think having routines allows you to set better boundaries with everyone
Eliminate chaos.
Yeah.
and eliminate chaos. Even if your life feels chaotic, if you'll have you'll feel organized if you are hitting the non-negotiables for your health. Like, you know, if every other part of your life is complete chaos, but you show up to the gym and you fuel your body well, you'll feel proud of yourself.
Like the way you said the other day about going into your calendar, like, you know, writing everything down, like that's something I've done, even like with training, even though I know like I do it on a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, like I will look, but I've written it down now and now I'm looking at it and it comes up on my watch, like training with Lift and Glow and like, I'm like, okay, I need to go. It was like when I was on my laptop the other day and I was like, right, no, it says I need to go.
Yeah, time for class.
Yeah, so you just get up and go.
Just makes it clear for you to see, and also makes your mind clearer, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like, you know, if you're signing up to a class, it's like you're writing it down, so you're basically signing up to a class, but you're letting other people know and letting yourself remind and
It's like accountability, isn't it? Like you're booking it in.
Accountable.
Yeah. Amazing. That was fabulous. Thank you so much. Thank you. She must be triggered by the thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening to the Lift and Glow Fitness podcast. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all of the things so that you don't miss any future episode from us. Bye-bye.